90 Day Fiancé UK has had so much ground to cover that viewers still haven't met all the couples after 5 episodes. While there are more stories to be told, the relationship between Shaun and Christine is far from a clandestine affair. With Christine, and their son Christian, moving from the Philippines to England to be with Shaun, the questions surrounding the couple and their cohabitation are pressing and plentiful. Affecting not only Shaun and Christine but Shaun's entire circle, the omissions and procrastination that lived under the protection of long distance cannot hide in proximity. Ranging in severity, the ominousness of their issues and how they'll manifest holds an allure that's as intriguing for viewers as it is invaluable to the show's success. 10 Is Shaun still going to support Christine's family back home? In leaving Antipolo City to be with Shaun, Christine isn't just moving away from her hometown. She's leaving her parents, the home they shared, and her 3 other children. Christine made it clear very early on that Shaun not only took care of her needs but gave her family financial freedom. Whether that will change with her departure is a pressing question. Unable to work while on her fiancé visa, Christine has no way to support the children she's leaving behind. Describing her heart as a crumpled-up piece of paper after meeting with her sons for the last time, the heaviness of Christine's choice is important. If she's leaving for the betterment of her family and cannot work, it's likely that despite his assurances to his friend Jimmy, it'll be Shaun offering those resources. 9 Can Christine keep Shaun's mother's trust? With Christine's intentions being an area of concern for everyone in Shaun's life other than the man himself, no one was more aggressive with their warnings than Shaun's mother. Fully aware of how much her son has sacrificed, invested in the name of love, Shaun's mom warned that she'd make Christine rue the day she was born if she was stringing her son along. In a heartwarming moment in Terminal 3 at Heathrow Airport, Christine, temporarily, washed those worries away as she sent her son Christian to finally hug his grandmother. After Christine's tearful embrace, Shaun's mom saw her acceptance as her cue to do the same. As beautiful as the moment was, 90-day airport reunions aren't always indicative of end results, and there is much to prove before a mother's trust is acted into permanence. 8 Can Shaun and Christine continue their flame after her pointed criticism over his weight? As most of the world did, Shaun accrued some extra COVID weight during isolation. Christine wasted no time in telling Shaun, and 90-day viewers, that he needed to lose weight, playfully calling him big boy and pantomiming his width seconds after he gleamed over how great it was to finally share meals as a family. Christine set a precedent while making her chicken and pork adobo for their first family meal by controlling Shaun's portions. With the couple alluding to intimacy at night's end and Shaun happy not to be microwaving a dinner, it was as if their fireworks came with a caveat: Shaun must commit to his weight loss or run the risk of losing the affection of the woman that means everything to him. 7 How did Shaun work as a cleaning manager while living in a filthy flat? With an air of exasperation, Christine offered, "Now, I am not just a mom to Christian. I need to be a mom as well for Shaun." Walking into Shaun's flat for the first time, Christine is greeted with a sink and cabinets filled with dirty dishes and a room set up for their son that looked like a neglected storage space. Her shock and disappointment would be warranted from anyone, but it's especially jarring considering Shaun had positioned himself as a cleaning manager at a supermarket prior to her arrival. While he says he stepped down due to relationship stress, it's almost unfathomable how a man essentially living in squalor could manage a business so synonymous with cleanliness. 6. Can Christine win over Shaun's friends? Shaun's best mate Jimmy and his friend Daniel are integral to his social life and mental health. Aware of Shaun's financial struggles and concerned over Christine's intentions, they provide unbiased honesty and guidance that Shaun's parents cannot. Christine's acquiescence into this group isn't just important for her, but it's paramount for Shaun. If she can't earn their trust and Shaun can't see why they're reticent to accept her, Shaun runs the risk of losing his only non-familial support while becoming further bound to the woman he can't bear to disappoint. 5. Can Christine build Shaun up instead of tearing him down? Despite portraying himself as a beacon of opportunity for Christine and their son, Shaun is far from the autonomous charmer he claimed to be. With the dire state of his finances still a secret and Christine newly aware of his messy wrinkles, their relationship relies on how she'll handle his prideful deceit. With his heart in the right place and his head lost in the promise of family, Shaun has led himself to financial ruin. Shaun desperately needs Christine's understanding and support. She can either accept the hardship he took on to make her happy and rebuild his confidence or condemn his dishonesty and cause a dangerous spiral. 4. How will Shaun handle fatherhood? Shaun's love for his son is irrefutable. The tearful pride he radiates towards Christian is radiant, and his willingness to spend 90% of his income on Christine and their child from afar shows just how selfless his love is. What's not so clear-cut is his ability to be that reliable paternal presence. As Christine and Christian arrive to their new life in England and find Shaun hasn't even set up a place for their son to sleep, the concerns over Shaun's ability to raise a child, let alone himself, only grow stronger. 3. How will Shaun address his dire finances while housing additional people? Shaun's finances loom with a foreboding severity not always addressed on 90 Day Fiancé. With maxed-out credit cards and less income after stepping down from his managerial role, Shaun must now fund Christine and Christian's lives and desires in person. Instead of sending a blanket $500 a month overseas, Christine and Christian's expenses will be fluid and ongoing. If Shaun couldn't handle a bigger job while they were overseas, how he'll manage to raise a family, provide, and attack his mounting debt is anyone's guess. 2. Will Christine stay with Shaun after learning he isn't the come-up she thought he was? While Shaun's love and intent are true, the life he painted for Christine that motivated her to leave her family and 3 other children was not. More grime than glitz, Shaun's modest flat isn't that much of a step up from her home in the Philippines and was certainly less well kept. Cold and troubled over Shaun's bleak surroundings, Christine's decision to move to the UK to better her family's future becomes a legitimate concern. With the news of Shaun's insolvency waiting in the queue, it's going to take a deeply genuine love for Christine to accept the unassuming life Shaun has arranged for them. 1. Is Shaun Christian's actual father? While Shaun has no doubt in his mind that he's Christian's father, his friends and viewers aren't quite as certain. Bearing little resemblance to their lovely long-haired little boy, Shaun's refusal to even entertain a DNA test because he sees resemblances is both sweet and naive. Attributing Christian to God answering their prayers, Christine and Shaun place their child's conception on a fruitful vacation in Baguio. With little of their 8 years being spent together in person, the happenstance of a successful impregnation during a closing window feels almost too coincidental. While Shaun deserves the purpose and happiness fatherhood has inspired, the truth behind their miracle is the heaviest question on everyone's mind, not named Shaun or Christine.